Hey everybody, we are doing an unboxing. Everybody knows the unboxings and it's de rigueur and whatever, but at this point it's like a rite of passage. It's a ceremony, and so we have to do it. Of course, since the plastic's off, you can see I had this unboxed and activated for me in the store. Here is the iPhone 4. This is a 32 in the black, obviously, as you can see. Pull up our little thing. We've got some very nice looking connectors and whatnot, and you know, the little paper that they give you, stickers and the like. Look how quickly I went through all that. Let's take a look at the phone. You can see it is very pretty. There's no flex to it, obviously. The buttons are very clicky, including the silent button. There's our headphone on the top and the second microphone for noise cancellation. There's where our micro SIM goes. We've got our different antenna, our speakers, our dock connector, and the beautiful Retina display. And it really is beautiful. Let's bring this in here and focus. You can see just how pretty it is, and just activated this, just played around, so I don't really have much in the way of pictures. Here's me taking a picture, and so you can see that's what the VGA camera is able to do, which I gotta say, much better than I expected. Don't see the pixels. The pixelation you see is from the fact that it was a VGA front-facing camera. It just looks great. It's pretty stupendous. And well, let's compare this to some other phones here real quick. Let's refocus. One of the it phones of the moment is the Evo 4G, and you can see the Evo is larger. It's taller. It is, of course, wider. And oh, hey, Marcus would like to FaceTime. Bump the camera there. Let's accept that. So we're going to connect. That was pretty easy, Marcus.
Yeah, hey Peter.
How are you?
Pretty good.
So when you didn't call me on my number, you just hit the FaceTime button on my contact, right?
That's right. There's a little icon next to the send a text message, and it says FaceTime. I pushed that and it rang.
Boom. And I gotta say, you look not too bad, not too shabby.
Well, the same for you. Let's get the camera instead of your face.
Well, yeah, I'll get my face in there. You can see it now. And there's what my table looks like, if you want to see the Evo. There, you can see my reflection. That's pretty cool.
All right.
Yeah, whatever.
It's kind of awkward holding the phone up like this. It's not something you usually do. It's, I guess it'll be the new thing, walking around town with your iPhone 2 feet away from your face and your arms stretched out.
Yeah, I guess. It'll get tired. I gotta say, it's awkward holding it this way for the unboxing. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Good deal.
All right, man.
I've chatted with a few people that has the iPhone. They really like it. It would be really nice if there was a status indicator showing that someone was available on a Wi-Fi network for our FaceTime chat.
Yeah, that is a good point.
At this point, it is not. It's kind of a crapshoot whether they'll answer or not.
Right. So if you call someone that's not available on FaceTime, do you even get a warning that it didn't work? Do they get a notification you tried to call them, or it just fails out?
It just keeps calling. If you call them on FaceTime with a button, it just keeps calling. Obviously, if you call them as a cell phone call, it'll connect, and then after a while, the hold button disappears and becomes a FaceTime button if it sees the other device.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, hey, thanks for the call, Marcus. I'm going to finish comparing some phones here.
Thanks.
Bye. Wasn't that cute? So let's continue comparing this to the Evo 4G. You can see it's, again, shorter, not as wide, a smaller screen in terms of physical space, but in terms of pixels, of course, the iPhone has got more. But I mean, it's so much thinner, and they have different feels. This feels a little plasticky on the back, but the screen is glass and feels pretty good. This is glass on both sides, and it's incredible. It really is. Also compare it to the Nexus 1, and again, look at this. It is about the same height, about the same width, a little bit narrower, but again, thinner. And just it's that squared off in that glass. And as long as we're doing the traditional unboxings, here's the bumper. This is a ridiculously expensive $29.99. They only had black available, which is a bummer. It's got little rubberized things on the edges, and then it's glossy on the sides, little weird little metal buttons on it. And I guess you just sort of stretch it over the phone, and there you go. That's the bumper. And that means that when you set it down, it doesn't move around the desk. It's pretty grippy, and it looks like I don't have it completely on here yet. There we go. And it also means that if you set it face down or something, your glass isn't touching the screen, so you're less likely to scratch the thing. So there you go, a real quick, necessary unboxing and FaceTime demo of iPhone 4.